Hey everyone, Anders here with another video. Today we're going to talk about Pearl Abyss as a whole. Their Q3 earnings report released and there were some interesting tidbits I wanted to talk about, mainly Crimson Desert and DokeV, which are the upcoming games for Pearl Abyss. Now Crimson Desert is an open world action RPG and DokeV is a creature collection game. If you weren't aware about those games, both of them are running on this new Black Space engine, which is an improved version of the engine running Black Desert Online. It looks absolutely incredible. There has been really positive reactions to the initial footage that we've seen over the last couple of years about these games, but there has been a growing concern as to when we can actually play these games. Are they ever going to be released? And the window for release dates keeps getting pushed back. So understandably so, a lot of people are getting concerned as to what the release date for these games are going to be. Crimson Desert in particular was supposed to be shown through a 10-minute trailer at a major gaming event this year. So G-Star in Korea this month or the Game Awards next month would have been likely candidates. But in the earnings call, the CEO basically made it clear that it would be unlikely that we see it then. Development of Crimson Desert is slated to end by the latter part of 2023. That's over a year away. That also means that release could be at the end of 2023 at the earliest, if not early 2024. And because of that, DokeV won't be coming out till at least 2024, since it is set to release after Crimson Desert. The reason given for these delays are mainly down to two things: console optimization and engine development. Both DokeV and Crimson Desert are games that are coming out in both PC and console. If you have been following Black Desert Online, you know that Black Desert on console has been riddled with issues, most of them to do with optimization, especially on the PlayStation consoles. This has effectively destroyed the console community, and communications between Pearl Abyss and their console BDO community has stagnated, to put it lightly. It makes sense that they want to get it right for Crimson Desert and DokeV, but I also believe working on improving the existing relationship between the company and your consumers on console is also important. People are less likely to buy your game if they associate you with a bad experience in the past. Now, as for engine development, why is this a cause of delay? Pearl Abyss has done really well for themselves by being ambitious and talented enough to create their own game engine instead of using something like Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine 5 looks amazing for the previews we see of upcoming games using that engine, but Unreal Engine games tend to have their own issues. So Pearl Abyss has developed their Black Space engine from the core of the original Black Desert Online engine. It looks incredible visually, and it was made to be flexible enough to be used on mobile, console, and of course PC settings. The problem comes with time. The CEO expressed how long it takes to actually develop a game and put it out. And in that time, new technologies have been developed in the gaming space. AI, for example, has made huge strides in the last few years. These advancements have made Pearl Abyss engine developers want to implement these technologies into their own Black Space engine. This, of course, is going to cause delays as they try and make it work for their own engine. And of course, delays in engine development means delays in games releasing. In some sense, delays are a good thing if you expect that the time added to development will increase the likelihood of a finished and polished product when it comes out. However, as a creator and a player of Black Desert for many years, I am worried. Pearl Abyss has ambition and vision, like I said, but many times either that implementation of their vision is stifled by what they can accomplish in reality or by their misguided vision in design. There have been very few instances in the 9 years that Black Desert has existed where Pearl Abyss has executed their vision competently. Personally, I think DokeV should have been priority. Reaction to the trailer for DokeV was 10 times that of Crimson Desert trailers, and it offered something unique for the company. Core developers showed passion and engagement in interviews, but now that rumors are surfacing that some core developers for DokeV have left, it's raised concerns about the future of that game. This would of course be a problem for Pearl Abyss if Black Desert was faltering, but it really is not. Luckily for Pearl Abyss, BDO is doing very well for them, mostly thanks to the North America and Europe regions, which is uncommon for a Korean game. Part of the success is thanks to the poor competition or lack of competition from other games of a similar niche, but next year we're going to see more competitors show up. Eventually, one of these games will prove good enough for the player base to migrate to, but until then, communication is something Pearl Abyss should work on, not only for their console community in Black Desert, but also their player base as a whole. Pearl Abyss stock dropped 7 points since the earnings call, so it's not just players that are disappointed with the announcements. Korean business media has even downgraded Pearl Abyss stock from buy to hold as they wait for more information, so it's not just players looking for more information, but also the investors are looking for more information. I'll leave you with this. Pearl Abyss is not a large company by Korean gaming standards. Their developers are not divided into groups or teams. There is no one team that works solely on Black Desert or solely on Crimson Desert. In fact, they all work on all projects at some level. This makes sense. If you have delays in one part of one project, you can shift that one developer or few developers to another project in the meantime, but it is not cohesive and may be part of the issues that has caused delays in their upcoming games. And that's it for this one. What do you think about the delays to Crimson Desert and DokeV? Which game would you guys want to see released first? And would you ever consider seeing a Black Desert Online version with their new Black Space engine at its core? Let me know in the comments, and as always, thanks again for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.